What a lovely day. Ha! Oh, Master. Hi. I didn't see it. About the video. Apology? Really? Oh, come on. I haven't even gotten that many views on it. Check it out. Sure, I'll check it out. Okay. I'll do it. Hello, I'm J. Lewis. And I just want you to know that I am very, truly sorry. Now, some of you may have seen my previous video and been left wondering,
what the hell was that?
In that video, I revealed to you a very dangerous technique, although I did not exactly explain what all the dangers were, nor do I feel that I really clarified it at all.
Sorry.
The dangerous technique is not that you'll get what you want, but rather that you're gonna end up trying to control everything. But evil villains aside, the whole point of this technique is not to start trying to control everything, which is a pitfall with this technique and attraction in general, but rather just to see how powerful your mind is and to get what you want. But the problem is that with this technique, we can start thinking that we have to influence every little aspect, and then we gotta stress on this meditation technique at all times, which is why there is an hour limit to this technique in the first place. You're not supposed to have any stress in doing this technique, nor are you supposed to really give any willful effort into making this picture. You just allow your feelings to do the painting. And with any force of will or stress or effort towards creating this image is like, well,
It's like trying to find the one good rag in a huge pile of bad ones.
How's that the same?
Sometimes the harder you look, the better it hides.
we are not trying to give ourselves a headache. We are not trying to force anything into our subconscious mind.
That's impossible.
Instead, in this 1 hour max meditation, we are just relaxing and imagining how it feels to have what we want. We are simply giving a basic, blurry image in our heads. And then we are just focusing on the feeling. And that's where your imagination comes in. When you start imagining how it feels. And after that, then you're going to start to notice that the image starts to build from your very feelings alone.
That didn't help at all!
No, it doesn't. At first. The first few times you try this, it's going to be difficult to even just imagine what it feels like to have what you want. You can't even imagine how it feels. That's how difficult it seems to get, doesn't it? You're not even very sure that you can get in the first place. And yes, the first time you try this technique, it's gonna seem difficult. And you may not even have at all even so much what could be a semblance of a picture in your head of what you want. But you will start having the feeling. You will have some sort of feeling that you can start building up on.
Search your feelings.
This technique is not the end-all be-all way to attract. In fact, to attract, this technique is just a starting point. It is designed to start programming your subconscious mind to start attracting what you want. Now, you may notice that the image you try and conjure up in your head is going to be very difficult to see. And then you're going to start noticing over the course of time, in very short time at that you'll start having these sort of new ideas and new thoughts about things you want to do. You must follow through. You may get a small idea or a small thought and it may just stick in your head. Okay, no. Feeling alone is not gonna help. Just imagine it. You are, and as childish and as young as it sounds, you have to believe. You have to believe whatever you want, you can have. Whatever it is you want, you have to believe that you can obtain it. You can obtain it on your own. There was never a doubt. This is why it is so important to see it in your head. So that way you can see yourself gain it. This strengthens the belief. And the belief in turn strengthens the thought. The thought implants into the subconscious. And then you have a manifestation. But it begins with a belief. You cannot go into this technique thinking nothing's gonna come of it. You have to actually have confidence in yourself that whatever you picture in your head, you can create. Which is why with small things, small changes can be often quick and almost instant even, without any effort on your part or any time at all passing in between. But if you want a bigger change is hard to see. It may take more time, more effort on your part. This is where this technique comes in. Because not only are you going to start being able to see clearer what you want, but something a little strange is going to happen. You'll start getting these new ideas. You'll start having new thoughts. They could be new thoughts entirely, or you could just be seeing something a different way. However, you're going to have a gut feeling that you got to act on those thoughts. You're going to have a gut reaction to these thoughts and these new ideas. And you're going to want to act upon them. However, we don't always act upon our feelings and what we want and our guts and our intuition, right? Not always. If you do not, as you continue the technique, the image you have is not going to become any clearer because you are not attracting it. When you start acting, when you start working on these new thoughts and these new ideas that you are going to start having, when you start acting towards them, what they want you to do with them, the image in your head, you're going to see as the days pass, are going to become so clear. And it may become so clear to a point that you will think you are in a dream. And you will wake up from the dream world, where you thought it was so real and so clear you couldn't tell if you were dreaming or not.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real?
You gotta believe. You gotta believe that you can obtain it. Because if you can picture it, you can obtain it. Just be careful with this technique and see to it that you do not use this to try and instantly take control over your life. Only immediate new actions can do that. You must interact with the physical to immediately change the physical. If you want a long-term change, you must react with the mental.
Brain, I'm winning again! I am the greatest! Mwah! Now I am leaving Earth for no reason!
I sincerely apologize for not understanding this technique as well as I should have, and not clarifying it as well as I could have. Please, do not stress this technique. Just let it be part of your average hour meditation daily. Do not stress yourself if you do not see any signs or any change immediately. Just go with the faith in yourself and the belief that you can do it. It's only when we can believe that we can attain it will we actually be able to attain it. How's that? I'm J. Lewis. Have a good day. And post. I got a lot of work to do, don't I?